got what you need.
Welcome YouTube to a new episode of Fallout 4
Just
Survival.
here to pick up some supplies,
I need to
boss.
get a different intro
Yeah. Well,
for
I'll
that.
be damned. You actually did it. Nuka World is ours. All of it.
What are you, surprised?
Hey, no disrespect, boss. You've just got to understand. We ain't ever been on ground this solid before. Now that we're here, let's keep this party going. I'm thinking it's time we set our sights on the Commonwealth.
Why bother with the Commonwealth? Don't we have everything we need over here?
That sounds like Coulter talking, boss. Ain't a good sign. Taking back Nuka World is a big friggin' deal, no question. But it can't be the end of things. Needs to be a beginning. These bunch of savages need a goal, something to focus on. If they ain't got it, they'll wind up turning on each other. In an operation this big, we're gonna need more of, well, everything. Nobody's gonna hand it to us. We need to take it. Commonwealth has a ton of shitty little settlements that could be put to better use. Don't you think?
Those are my settlements. They aren't shitty, okay? Fuck you, Gage. You're lucky I don't kill you right here and now.
Sure. And I suppose you'll have someone else give the orders while I'm gone. Convenient.
Hey, ever since you set foot in Nuka World, I've been looking out for your interests. We don't gotta rush into this headlong. We take it slow. Be smart about it. If we're aiming to grab a piece of the Commonwealth, it's going to take the right contacts and a lot of muscle. Right? I say we go have ourselves a chat with Shank. He's the point man for everything entering and leaving Nuka World. He floated this idea before. Been itching to talk to you ever since you took over. So I bet he's got a good idea of where to start. He's in charge of the caravan, so
Uh-huh. If you're vouching for this Shank guy, that sounds good enough to me.
Yeah, sure. How else do you think he ended up at the top of my Christmas list? Just head over and talk to the guy. And while you're doing that, I've already got the gangs working on getting Nuka World's power plant up and running. It's about
nice.
time we shed some real light around here and let... Oh, and if you need my advice and you want me to keep tagging...
Got an achievement. The Grand Tour. Oh, nice, a level. That's level 80. Wow. So this is about as far as I've made it. I remember I talked to this guy and he's like, oh, go to this place in the Commonwealth. And I went there and then I came back and then he's like, go to this other place. And, you know, it's just a lot of back and forth, which, you know, without fast traveling was kind of a huge pain in the ass.
Wanted to say, no hard feelings. All right?
Who the fuck are you?
Hey, Harvey.
Hey.
Oh, you're the guy that baited me
wanted to
here.
say, no hard feelings. All right? I was just doing my job.
Nice try, asshole. But I'm still standing.
Okay, nobody cares about that, and he's not... Oh, he has a collar. Oh. So he was kind of forced into that, huh?
Well, look who it is.
Oh well.
Liking what you've done with the place, boss. Gang certainly seem pleased with their new little kingdoms. Haven't seen people this revved up since last time someone spiked the water fountains. Never formally introduced myself. Name's Shank. And if you and Nuka World's favorite Cyclops are standing here, well, I suppose he expects you might be the one to finally get things back on track. How long did it take him to convince you it was time to move on the Commonwealth?
Hey now, no convincing, just a friendly conversation between like-minded individuals.
Let's get one thing straight here. It may have been his suggestion, but it'll be my decision.
I can see that. Well, regardless of the source, idea's a good one. Giving the gang spots to call their own around the park, it bought you some goodwill. But providing them with their own domains, carved from the settlements of the Commonwealth, well, I can't think of a better way to solidify your place around here. Plus, make us all a pretty penny along the way. If that interests you, well, all you've got to do is say the word, and we can let the fun begin.
Okay, let's get started.
Music to my ears.
Shank ain't kidding. This is gonna be all kinds of fun.
So getting us set up in the Commonwealth's gonna require 3 things. Territory, provisions, and loyalty. First things first, territory. We're gonna need to claim a settlement for our gang to work from, an outpost. And there are 2 ways to claim new territory. You can head in yourself and convince the locals to leave, or I can get a crew together and you all can put them in the dirt. How you do it is up to you. So, first big decision. You want to talk them off their land, or you want to wipe them out?
I think you know what I'd rather do, boss.
Let me talk to them. I'll convince them to leave.
Works for me. Once you've planted your flag, now, next up, you'll have to pick who you want to hold your outpost once it's established. Of course, every outpost you claim for a gang is going to be something the other gangs don't have. And none of them like the thought of their rivals getting a leg up on them. Worth thinking over as you dole out more territory. So, which gang should I have join you?
I don't know. I think I kind of screwed over the disciples a little bit in the, well, I don't know. Everybody got at least one, right? Give me the operators.
Got it. I'm sure they'll appreciate you thinking.
They're like the
I
least
bet
dumb
you they
of the
can
really
manage to
dumb
keep
people.
Looking bored through the whole thing.
That just leaves the target. Now, for a new outpost, you'll usually want to target a spot with plenty of populated settlements nearby that might be able to feed our people later on. Taffington Boathouse, Croup Manor, Greentop Nursery, the Slog all had a good number of farms within striking distance last I checked. Though I'll need to go through my notes again. Make sure they're all still good to target. We're not always going to be able to run every job against every
What
settlement.
do you mean Croup Manor's good
So,
for that?
You ready to pick the spot for Nuka World's first new homestead?
Sure.
I'm ready.
Good. So,
So can I choose anywhere in the entire Commonwealth? I can't do Red Rocket, which is kind of strange. Definitely not Starlight Drive-In. Can I do... Alright, I can't choose... Alright, so some of these aren't available. Coastal Cottage, no. Greentop Nursery. County Crossing. I want to pick something that's like kind of easy to get to, but isn't a huge pain in the ass. Let's do this one.
Wait. Pretty sure that place is one of yours, boss. That's where you want to hit?
All of these places are mine.
Does that matter?
Only if you want to keep control. Targeting a settlement for a job is gonna break whatever connections you might... Worth taking a...
Oh, I feel like... I don't know. I'm gonna do this one, and I'm gonna see how this kind of affects my ability to fast travel within the Commonwealth.
That one's the target.
Just wanted to make sure. So, to get these folks to scram, you got 2 main options. Buy them out, or scare them off. Either way, the more afraid they are, the simpler or cheaper getting them gone will be. Lizzie Wyeth over with the operators should have some toys that'll make running them off easier. And it's worth keeping in mind, the more populated or fortified a place is, the more prep you're gonna want to do before trying to run them off.
I mean, most of these
boss.
settlements are kind of... They don't have much defense. I didn't really give any of them defense. Alright. So I feel like... This is gonna be the exact same thing that I didn't really like, and it's just gonna be a lot of going back and forth, you know? We'll see. I might just kill the... I'm still kind of thinking about just killing the leaders. Especially if this is gonna screw up my supply lines and everything.
Going down.
It kind of sucks that Ceto's gone, but oh well.
Transit center. Transit center. going down.
What do you mean down?
Nuka
We just went up.
Express.
Please stand clear of the doors. Por favor, manténgase alejado. We are now arriving at the station. Please be sure to collect any children and personal belongings before exiting the Nuka Express.
Yeah, they'll probably charge you to get your kid back.
Nuka World's Great Halloween Spooktacular will begin next week. Reserve your
Oh, you're still alive.
Left. Steak.
Alright, so... Like I said, I don't really know what the end game of this DLC is. So I'm going to take over this outpost and maybe one more just to, like, you know, see how all that works together. Probably do, like, Green Top Nursery next. Because up in the, up in this portion of the map, I'm going to have, like, if I take over Green Top Nursery, I'm going to have the slog right next to it. If I take over, this place, Outpost Zimonja, whatever, I'll have 10 Pines Bluff right there, so I'm thinking it shouldn't be too bad to take over these places, and then hopefully I'll be able to take them back if I do need to. Like I said, I don't want to, you know what I mean? I don't want to screw up supply lines and all that. Which I feel like it's going to, but I don't know. So can I just go straight there? No. Oh, that's right. I sent Jezebel up here.
Pretty good.
What's going on down here? Get out of here, Rust Devil. Couple of them. Ooh. Hey. Oh, this guy had a, Oh, what the hell is that? Ah, Mr. Handy Buzzblade. That's cool. I thought it was a baseball bat with the saw blade mod.
Can't lie. If you break something,
Hey,
I'm likely
Yeah?
to laugh.
Can I help you?
I'm in charge. What is this? I love how, like, they did... I don't know why. There's no way Bethesda didn't expect people to already have most of these settlements before they start the DLC. I mean, they recommend level 30 for it. So it's like... Why do they have this janky system where if you pick a settlement you already own, you just lose your ownership of it? Like, why do they have this janky system instead of... I don't know, it's just weird.
there's
Leave.
a gang of raiders coming for this place. Mine. But if you leave right now, I promise.
You want this place? Listen.
Yeah,
I'm trying to
suck my
piss you
8
off
charisma.
here, right? I'm not sure that's gonna work. This is home.
Yeah, well, sucks to suck. What? I succeeded and I still have to get another one?
You stay here another minute, and trust me, you're gonna regret it.
Christ. No need
Yeah.
to do anything rash, all right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here. Alright, so I can use the workshop here. Hello, sir. Would you like to come to my settlement?
Hey, you.
I'm going. Jerk.
Owned. But your crews won't tolerate betrayal. Killing all the Nuke World gang members at any location Outpost will cause all the gangs to turn on you. What? Hang on, what did it say before that? Can I, like, open this? Damn. Oh, Nuke. Raids or jobs are the primary way you, as leader of Nuka World, get to claim and coerce the settlements of the Commonwealth. Once running jobs become available, you may initiate them by speaking to Shank. Running a job is the only way you can establish new raider outposts or convince settlements to supply your gang. There are 4 different jobs you can perform, though certain jobs will only be able to target certain locations. Without the mass, try intimidation. Chance to intimidate or bribe. An outpost is the home base for your raiders in the Commonwealth. To establish a new outpost, you must speak to Shank and run a claim new settlement job. When selecting a location for a new outpost, you should consider how many populated settlements are nearby that might be used to supply. Outposts have many the same needs as standard settlements. Outposts require all of the following: water, beds, defenses, food. All but food can be acquired in the same manner as standard. So basically, it's like settlement. It's basically standard settlements, except the people are so fucking lazy and stupid that they won't grow their own food. Is what I'm getting out of this. That's what's happening, right? It's just a standard settlement, except that people are really lazy and really stupid. Alright. Well, what do I do here? Claim an outpost. Oh yeah, build your gang signal flag using the workshop. Okay. Special? No. Resources? I thought it was I think it's a decoration. Or, no, maybe it's raider flags, yeah. I can't build a disciple one, apparently. I can build operator. Oh, I can only build operators because I picked operators, I guess? Whatever. Oh no, Preston hates me. He's not even here. Preston, you suck. Now what? Preston hated that. So is Preston, like, gone? How do I check in with my crew? Why are they 30 feet from me? Oh, were they, like, waiting here to ambush and I just, like, went in and did it myself? Okay.
Hey there.
Yeah, I'm thinking this place'll do. At least once we get some supplies coming in. You ought to head on back, boss. Let them know how it went.
Okay. Alright, so I think Preston's gonna turn on me, which is gonna mean I can't do the Minutemen quest line. I'm also probably gonna lose access to the castle. Alright, so they have no food because they're lazy fucks. They have some water. Can I make you form a supply line? Ah, you lazy fuck. You won't even form a supply line. What do you mean? What do you mean unassigned? This dumbass can't be assigned. I think I might just go kill the raiders. They're kind of making me mad because, I mean, I've talked about this before. The raider mentality is so fucking dumb. Like, why, well, you know, why, given the choice between, like, killing people and not killing people, would you just choose killing people for no reason? For no benefit? It's like, instead of going to all that effort and making yourself a target for any mercenaries or anybody looking for revenge, like, why would you do that when you could just not do that? Alright, so I can't form supply lines to those places. Oh, okay. Right? No supply lines. Huh. Alright, so like I said, I think I'm going to try taking over one more. These guys are going to raid Starlight Drive-In? Hold up. Can I fast travel back here? I kind of doubt I can. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about this. So what about this? Yeah, I can't fast travel because they can't get supply lines. Well, like I said, that's why I'm picking, I'm gonna pick Green Top Nursery next, and then I'm gonna see how they kind of interact with each other. And then after that, I might just go back and kill all the gang leaders. Why is it saying there's a settler in front of me? I kind of wonder what happens, because, like, if you decide to kill them, because, like, the traders, they're definitely not going to be like, oh, let's raid people in the Commonwealth. But you're very clearly supposed to pick the raiders. You're very clearly supposed to side with them and do this whole thing. Whatever this is. Like, I don't really know what the end game is here. You're very clearly supposed to do this. So I kind of doubt that there's actually much to do on the other end of this if you decide to if you side with the traders. I mean, I'd imagine it just turns Nuka World into... Definitely doesn't turn it into a settlement, because there's only one settlement in Nuka World, but... I'm assuming they'll just kind of, like, generate money, I guess? I don't know what else could happen.
Please stand clear of the doors. Nuka World's Great Halloween Spectacular.
Well, well.
Hello, Shank.
Rumor going around is that some big bad raider boss strolled into the Commonwealth and talked a group of settlers right off their land. Not too shabby.
It's a damn good start.
I'll make sure your cut of any caps the Outpost pulls in are waiting in your quarters. So, now that we got part 1 on the books, we can move on to part 2, provisions. If you want to hang on to this newfound territory, you're going to need to convince a nearby settlement to start handing over shipments of supplies. I'll make sure those shipments get distributed direct to the Outpost. Any caps they provide will be waiting in your trunk up in Fizztop. And the more a settlement produces for itself, the more of each we can get them to cough up. Now, like before, the method's up to you. You can try talking to them yourself, convince them to hand over the goods, or you and a crew can introduce some bullets to some kneecaps.
Why stop at kneecaps?
Let me talk to them. I'll get them to hand over what we need.
Sure. So, which crew you want keeping an eye on the place once you get them to bend the knee?
I mean, we've already got the operators there.
I'll send word along. Then all that's left is the target. Only wrinkle is that it's got to be near our crew's new outpost. No settlement's just gonna hand over goods if there's no one close by to follow up on threats. And if you ever want to see for yourself which settlements are within range of our outpost, the Slog might be a good choice to hit. So, where you want it?
Alright, Green Top Nursery. Because I hate that place.
Huh. Was that? Believe that spot's one of yours, boss. Still want to proceed?
They're all mine.
That one's the target.
Don't even ask
Just
me.
wanted to make sure. So, to get these settlers to cough up provisions, they need to know that we aren't a crew to be trifled with. You can try convincing them to pay up. Plus, having an outpost nearby gives us... Building a nuke... Your Pip-Boy map should show you which out... And if none of that works, well, I suppose you could always... Plenty of weight.
Okay. Here we are back at the dumb outpost, full of dumb people who are dumb. So I'm going to store this for now. And then what the hell do we need to make? Power? Miscellaneous? Recruitment beacon? No. Population management system. Use patented Voltec management techniques to oversee your settlement. What the hell is that? I'm kind of interested in that. No. What am I doing here? Power a Nuka World radio transmitter. Okay. Wait, I bet, is it down here? Raider, flag, resources, maybe? What the hell is that? Requires rank 1 of what? Wasteland... Oh, Wasteland Warlord. That's not a real thing, but okay. Broadcast Raider radio to surrounding area. Intimidates peaceful settlers. Required to build amplifiers. Periodically produces chems. Interesting. Provides tributes to the boss. Okay. I can't build any of this shit. Because these dumbasses don't have... Like, they can't form supply lines. Training dummy. This stuff is cool. So can I, like, keep this stuff? Can I build any of this whenever I want now? Flags? Yeah, flags are nothing. Resources? Yeah. Produces income based on your total outpost population. Makes the outpost happier. So they're happy with traders. Is what I'm getting out of this. But they don't want to trade. No, no trading. No, we won't ever trade or grow or anything like that. We only raid. Because that's our name, Raider. Alright, well, I'm just gonna... I think I'll just hoof this. Not ridiculously far, and I don't think I've ever actually come down this road. What is this? Oh yeah, that's that, I never actually came through here before. Or I have, but like not in this playthrough. Okay, move this a little further than I thought. There's no good way to fast travel to it though, and I've never come through here, so I'm gonna record it. Yeah, anyway, I'm definitely kind of thinking I might just go kill all the gang bosses. Especially because this is kind of just screwing up my supply lines. Like, I'd rather have... Honestly, I think I'd rather have the supply lines and ability to fast travel.
Should take care of you. I'm glad I could help.
Oh, you have
Wait a
no
minute.
idea what a relief this is. I can't thank you enough.
Goodbye.
Going to see
Wait a
Dr.
minute.
I can
Anderson?
patch you up
I
if
can't
you need
recommend her highly enough.
For a small fee, of course.
Wait a minute.
Hear anything, Doctor?
Been out of the loop. A lot of sick and injured.
Alright.
What's
Wait a
new,
minute.
Doc?
Got nothing.
Aren't you at my settlement? Hold up. Don't I have her at Starlight Drive-In? What the hell? That's weird. There's Greentop Nursery. shittiest place in the Commonwealth, kind of. I think Preston might, like, disown me after I do this.
Hey, you.
Just some raiders with a radio station. Nothing to be afraid of. What can I do for you?
Well, you could not walk away for starters.
Want to tell me what
The
you're
hell?
doing here?
You ever heard of Nuka World?
World?
The theme park with all the raiders? Sure. Why?
Is Nuka World common knowledge? I feel like it wouldn't be.
This place is gonna start giving me and my gang in Nuka World a cut of everything you grow, make, or find under the damn couch cushions. Understand?
Well, that's an interesting proposal. I'm sure we can come to some kind of mutual understanding.
Listen, you're gonna start working for me now, all right? Just keep the supplies coming and we won't have any problems.
Fine. If it'll get you off my back, now please, get the hell out of here.
Alright. Talk to Shank. Okay. Oh, okay.
We ain't dead.
Something's happening, I think.
I mean, I'm actually seeing this, right? Hello, ma'am.
Hello? What's going on? What's going on, guys?
Huh? Hey,
Okay. I thought... oh, okay. I thought I was about to get ambushed, but... Alright. Never mind.
Sounds like they're gonna tear the place
Ooh.
apart if we don't get the hell out of there.
Then I guess we'll just have to let them know who they're dealing with. You did good. Now get going. The adults are gonna discuss this.
Owned. Hello,
Figure
Shank.
This would happen sooner or later. Our outposts caught the attention of some of our new neighbors in the Commonwealth. An outside crew of raiders think we're honing in on their territory. Sounds like they're planning to tear the place up, and our people with it. Suppose this provides us a good opportunity to make an example. You thinking what I'm thinking?
Mayhem and destruction is what I'm.
I gotta be honest, I'm not feeling it.
What it's worth.
I'm not feeling this route. Info on gang?
I
Rip
will
him to
rip them
shreds.
to shreds, personally.
Bingo. But you should probably get going.
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't be neighborly.
Okay. I tried it your way, Shank. I really did. But,
Watch yourself.
I'm gonna be honest, I'm not totally on board with the mentality of be a raider instead of just like be a normal human being that contributes to society. Like, you know what I mean? I'm just not totally sure if I'm on board with all that, because it is a little bit weird. So, maybe something's gonna have to happen here.